minutes, or we can stall them. We're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. Our ceremony will begin shortly.
Last step. Should be good now. Thank you.
Am I in front because I'm the shortest?
Yeah, we're good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the ALS staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this evening's graduation ceremony. I am Staff Sergeant Brandon Bonaducci, Class 22 Golf Levito Award recipient, and I am proud to be your master of ceremony for this evening's event. At this time, we ask that you please silence all electronic devices and cell phones. Please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Student Honor Guard, the singing of the National Anthem by Senior Airman Nicholas King, and the invocation given by Staff Sergeant Creighton No.
Fantastic colors. Stand by. Out. Heads up. Arm. Arm. Yep. Out. Up. Reach, set. Up.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaked, and the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order. Up. Out. Out, turn. Out.
I invite you all to pray. Lord, we gather before you as brothers and sisters. With grace, we trust in ourselves and your marvelous unconditional love as it seeks expression among us. May we listen for your voice as it speaks to us in times of distress. Boldly proclaim care and respect for others, undenying your will for us not to be alone. Stir our hearts and our imaginations that we may see beyond appearances of judgment and the reality of what can be. In your name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Thank you. Student Honor Guard Senior Airman King for the singing of the national anthem, and Staff Sergeant No for delivering the invocation. Airman Leadership School is the first level of enlisted professional military education for airmen and sets the foundation for graduates to become non-commissioned officers and supervisors. Thank you for coming to congratulate these students on completing this significant milestone. We would like to begin with tonight's ceremony by introducing our distinguished guests. Please hold your applause until all distinguished guests have been announced. The 7th Bomb Wing Commander and this evening's host, Colonel Joe Kramer. The 7th Bomb Wing Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Matt Coltrane, and his wife Renee. The Air Force Global Strike Honorary Command Chief, Mr. Alan Farmer. The 7th Bomb Wing Honorary Command Chief, Mrs. Judy Farmer. Representing the 317th Airlift Wing Commander is the 317th Airling Vice Commander, Colonel Stephen Wick, and his wife Elizabeth. Representing the 317th Airlift Wing Command Chief is the 317th Maintenance Group Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Nicholas Lovegreen. Also, a warm welcome to this evening's guest speaker, the 317th Operations Group Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Ro Castro. Seated in our audience are group commanders, squadron commanders, chief master sergeants, and first sergeants that are critical to the success of each class. Please join me in saying thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the student speaker for Class 23 Alpha, Staff Sergeant Creighton No.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. When you look up here from your point of view, I hope you don't see just Staff Sergeant Craig No. Because from my point of view, I see, I hear, and I speak for all of Class 23 Alpha. From this viewpoint, from up here, you get to see the future. You see the wingmen. You see the leaders. You see a room full of warriors. But most importantly, what I see is we are all brothers and sisters in arms. Looking around the room, what do we all have in common? Could it be the rank we wear on our sleeves? Could it be the same shade of blue? Maybe you're in the same AFSC. Well, I encourage you to look at your rank. Today, 23 Alpha enters the NCO Corps as fresh as the day we all swore the same oath of enlistment. That shade of blue looks a little brighter as we wear it proudly today, not just for our graduation, but to look like our supervisors, our mentors, and leaders before us. The Air Force recognizes 224 AFSCs. Today, we recognize 42 airmen in 31 of those 224 AFSCs. Now, graduates, is Airman Leadership School going to be your stepping stone or skipping stone? A stepping stone is what helps you reach a specified goal, while a skipping stone is that cause and effect towards your goal. As NCOs, our goal is to be the first line supervisor for our airmen. The cause is to hold those accountable we are responsible for. The effect is taking care of the people we are in charge of. One of our stepping stones to reach our goals was laughter. Whether it be the flight chants, the play on words, or the abundance of dad jokes, we even had a classroom rule that made you tell a joke. Laughter is something we all share. We were obnoxious, rowdy, and a handful at times. But I encourage you to laugh with your airmen. Laugh at yourself, and laugh when your leadership tells you a joke. Laughter is 23 Alpha's stepping stone. It brought us joy, happiness, and a stress relief. A stepping stone we didn't trip over. It gave us a genuine connection and vulnerability. And that genuine connection is something that we strive for. It gives us purpose. And for some of you, being an NCO holds a great purpose. It could be the responsibility, respect, being a subject matter expert, being the go-to individual. These words are often used to connect you to a greater purpose. These words also make you vulnerable, such as responsibility. Can you hold yourself and others accountable? Respect. Can you take care of yourself and your people? The subject matter expert. Are you proficient at your job? Capable. Are you ready to be an NCO? Vulnerability is the genuine connection. It impacts your airmen, your peers, and your leadership. That's a cause and effect we shouldn't skip. That's why a skipping stone is the cause and effect towards your goal. 23 Alpha has many mentors, from our instructors to our class mentor, Chief Castro. Chief Castro was with us not only in the classroom, but on the field during PT. Chief Castro always said that the scoreboards were for the audience because the game is played on the field. As a team, you win or lose. As a teammate, you are that direct cause and effect. That cause and effect directly impacts the sortie and the crew chief, a med tech and their patient, first sergeants and their triage, officers and the enlisted, a supervisor and their airmen. These dynamics are often questioned, but the answer is the same. A supervisor without their airmen is just another airman. Don't be another airman. Be supportive. Care for your people. Do the work on and off the field. You wear the uniform during work and outside of work. Because when you are a team player, you are the cause and effect that helps your team. Our team also includes our invited guests. So take a look at your airmen, your future NCOs, and let's give them a round of applause. I also want you to give them a pat on the back, a high five, shake their hand, or even hug them. Tell them Tell them that you are proud of them. For some of you, this may be the first time telling your airmen that you are proud of them. I only ask you to not let it be the last time they hear it from you. As I stand up here today, I am reminded that I am not alone. I am proud to see each and every one of Class 23 Alpha become non-commissioned officers today. This marks the biggest transition of responsibility and rank in your career to this date. It's our indoctrination into the NCO Corps. Welcome to the backbone, 23 Alpha. Today signifies whether you wear an extra stripe today or tomorrow. Your airmen will be standing shoulder to shoulder with their brothers and sisters in arms, taking on the role as a mentor, a supervisor, a shift lead, section lead, or even NCOIC. Because the airman you were yesterday is now looking up to you today to be a leader for tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant Ho. Seated among us and watching virtually is another group of individuals who deserve recognition for their love and support during this course. Will the spouses and family members of Class 23 Alpha please rise and be recognized with a well-deserved round of applause. Tonight, 42 airmen will graduate Airman Leadership School and prove that they are ready for greater challenges and increased responsibilities. Please help me congratulate ALS Class 23 Alpha on reaching this significant achievement in their careers. Tonight, we will dine plate buffet style. The tables have been numbered, so as we call your number, your tables may proceed through the line. Please wait for your tables to be called before you head to the back of the line. After everyone is finished with their meal, we will take a small break before we continue with the second half of our ceremony. During dinner, the students have produced a slideshow highlighting their time at ALS, which will be shown for your viewing pleasure. Without further delay, it's time to eat. Will tables 1, 2, 3, and 4 please begin the line to the buffet?
Grab some apples. Slideshow. Music on. There's it. It is.
I need to grab some more. I love you.
But I'm glad that it's lasted. Like that.
Camera, I'm back.
What's up, buddy? What's with your wife, man? Did you talk to her? This is going crazy.
Sarah Minnick, the interim ALS Commandant, and I'd like to introduce tonight's guest speaker, Chief Master Sergeant Castro. Chief Master Sergeant Castro is the 317th Operations Group Senior Enlisted Leader at Dyess Air Force Base, Texas. He is the principal enlisted advisor to the group commander on managing 28 C-130J aircraft to deliver tactical airlift and ensure the health and development of 398 officer, enlisted, and civilian personnel. Chief Castro's vast combat experience began in 2000, where he has since completed 20 deployments and has accumulated 2,898 combat flying hours during 390 combat missions in support of Operation Southern Watch, Operation Northern Watch, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraq Freedom, Operation New Dawn, Operation Unified Protector, Operation Inherent Resolve, and Operation Freedom Sentinel. Please help me welcome Chief Castro.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't applause yet. While it's told, giving speeches, it's kind of like having a baby. It's fairly easy to plan. You're not quite sure how they're going to turn out, so we're going to do our best here. But before I begin, I actually need your help. So I got these crazy 10-year-old twins at home, and they think they're super fun. Right? So I bet them. I'll tell you what, if you had certain marks in school, I'll tell your best joke. Well, since they're wicked smart, that's a bet. Here we are. So we need your help to pick the best joke. Fair enough? All right. I'm not sure if you knew, I actually was had a very promising start. I'm not sure what happened though. I told my parents I want to be a comedian. They laughed at me. Yes. And I call over there playing joke. All right. Okay, so joke number one, my son Riker. Why do ducks have so many feathers? Cover their butt whack. There you go. All right, joke number two. My daughter. How do you make a tissue dance? That's what she did. All right. Butt quack or boogie? Just yell it out. What you do better? Butt quack! Butt quack! Beautiful. I'll tell you inside. I appreciate that. All right, for tonight, here are 3 ROE, rules of engagement. Number 1, there will be some class participation, as you've already stated. Number 2, you will hear me reference we and our versus I. You see, I believe all my coaches and mentors are up here with me. So as they pour into me, hopefully it will pour into our graduates. And number 3, I understand the mind can only absorb what the rear can endure without attempting time. So I'm going to thank you for the introduction. It has been my honor to be Class 23 Alpha's mentor. Truly a career highlight. We would like to thank all the senior leaders, unit wingmen, and team guide partners for celebrating. But tonight, we're going to focus on the tactical triad, the spouses and support network, the immediate supervisors, and of course, our graduates. So our comments are inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech called, "What is your life blueprint?" You see, Dr. King addressed the junior high school. He explained the order of operations, the design and build structure, and the critical nature of having an effective blueprint. Dr. King so elegantly identified similar concepts immensely designing and building one's own life. Number reading AFB Air Force Instruction 36-42-09 says every Air Force needs to have that. So to assist in the foundation of the supervisory blueprint, we will describe 5 key philosophies that contain critical building materials that we will refer to as nail. Now, each nail will enhance your ability to be a nurturing, approachable, influential leader, and ensure your structure is strong enough for future expansion projects as additional weight and pressure will be placed on your shoulders. So here's a quick story that shows the impact of a good blueprint. Now, it's a very simple story, but yet has incredible depth if we seek it. So at a prior base, I'm at a wing commander's call / award ceremony / promotion ceremony. Now the name in itself lets you know these things run long, hour plus. We got folks in the hallways like a beginning of a track meet for stretching. The bathroom looks like a football game at halftime. And every time the commander asks each unit to see them around. We'll sit down. So now fast forward an hour into it. We're at the promotion party. Now at this point, we've heard the Matus chant about 20 times. At this time, so sure enough, the young man is walking on stage. We hear the normal Matus morale call. When suddenly, a sex sergeant's voice, followed by a Florida Airman, called out, "Fuel chef! If it ain't tripping, we ain't tripping." It was so good. It took us by surprise. We didn't know what to do. It was quiet before we broke into the last phrase. I mean, it reminded me of the movie 300, where Leonidas asked his team, "Sparta, what is your profession?" "Root, root, root." Now, how did this 5-member team show more spirit and morale than 300 warriors? Why did these airmen go all in by that sex sergeant? It ain't dripping. Now it's catchy. It's timeless. But again, we're getting the same unison and passion as 300 warriors. So here are 5 philosophies and ways to use your nails to begin building your blueprint. Nail number 1, you must be a CEO mindset. You must locate your message. You are in the sales business. What are you selling? Selling the opportunity to be led. And the number 1 question your customers will have is, why should I follow you? What makes them go all in and buy your product? They have a choice. And if you don't know your business, please step in. Nail number 2, be a coach, not a referee. Look at the referee. What's the referee's job? To enforce rules, apply punishment, identify the worst. Versus the coach establishes the standard, turns weaknesses into strengths, brings out the best of the player. You must grow your airmen with the patience and dedication of the farmer. You see, everyone loves to harvest. You must learn to love positivity is the key to production. Your airman's subconscious is a critical power source. You must guard against the negativity that they absorb. You see, people are designed for success, but often programmed for failure. You've heard before, if given 6 hours to chop a tree down, you must spend 4 hours chopping it down. Embrace personal development as a lifelong. Great leaders climb Peakless Mountain. It's all about the journey, not the destination. Chase personal development like a teenager looking for the lost cell. That's a real thing. Nail number 3, be a pace car. First, get the races in the right order. Allow them to warm up. Ensure a smooth start. Then, ensure your airmen are ready to begin their new day. Have a clear vision of the mission. Have the right equipment and information to be there. The second purpose is to monitor the race. Go back out on the track when the accident, know the race. Always keep eyes on your team. Look for indications of problems. Empower the latitude for learning. Coach on mistakes. Get back up from mercy. Get back on the track. Then, nail number 4. You must have key and eye focus. Okay? I said key. Nail number 1. Stay with me now. I want you to think of the last time you had to be really bad. Classic scenario, you're probably in a road trip. You're most likely not driving. You're a driver, now think about that intensity and focus you have to not fail your mission. It's not to laugh about it. And now I ask you this. You apply the same level of intensity and focus to developing your airmen. There will be constant distractions, plenty of excuses. You're not to really take care of your airmen. You must install a process. Create teamwork. Set the right climate in your work. Lastly, nail number 5. Be an owner, not a renter. Let me ask you this. Do customers normally vacuum rent a car? I'm not talking about this for what the pet line calls it. There's a weird phenomenon when you get in a rental car. All of a sudden, speed bumps. 0 to 60 needs to be tested at every stop. That's right. In turn, slow down in the turn, becomes completely opposite. more to an apartment or a home you own. A PFT master on the airport, Robert Gator, tells a timely story called "Because My Name Is on the Mailbox." The chief shows explains he has the same passion he applies to take care of his home as the same passion he applies to take care of his life. You give a renter or an owner's effort to meet your mission. What's good enough? What environment are you setting when you're involved? Graduates, now you've heard these names, you are building your supervisory blueprint. We want to make sure you're ready to go this year. Graduates, please stand. Folks, I'm going to ask them 3 questions. I really want you to look at them. Lock in on a graduate. I need your help. Tell me if you think you're ready to go in there. Fair enough? All right, I need everybody locked in on a graduate. Find a graduate, lock in on them. Ready? Class 23 Alpha. If I'm lost, will you lead me?
Yes, Chief!
If I'm hurting, will you help me?
Yes, Chief!
If I'm content, will you challenge me?
Yes, Chief!
Folks, what do you think? Are they ready? Let's let them hear it. All right, graduates, please take a seat. Remember, leaders are bridge builders, ladder locators, interstate installers. You are the key to the mission, to connecting your airmen to opportunities. Stay tough as nails so that airmen can always lean on you. You see, some people wonder what's happening. Others watch what's happening. Then there's those like you who make things happen. Listen, there's a flight coming. Go lead with urgency. In closing, I have sincere love for you. We are connected by the unlimited liability love. We are forever linked to the honor of service that most will never feel. We are forever bonded by the uniform that most will never wear. We are forever joined by the history pages that most will never read. It's been my big privilege to speak to you. With the quote, my mentor, Mr. Emmanuel Rome. Beware of the thief in the street that's after your wallet. But more importantly, beware of the thief in your mind that's after your mouth. Thank
Chief Castro, thank you for your inspirational words, and thank you for your ongoing support and guidance for our enlisted airmen. ALS is not an easy course to pass. 24 academic days, 192 curriculum hours, and a significant amount of homework and additional preparation can make this a challenging obstacle on the road to becoming NCO and supervisor. Some members of this class not only met the requirements to graduate, but exceeded the minimums and earned additional distinction as award recipients. We would like to recognize those individuals at this time. As we do so, please feel free to show some unit pride. Our first award is the Academic Achievement Award and will be presented by Tech Sergeant Dylan Freeman. The Academic Achievement Award denotes excellence as a scholar. It is presented to the student who achieved the highest academic standing of the curriculum and is exclusive of the John L. Levitto Award. The academic extraordinaire and winner of the Academic Achievement Award for Class 23 Alpha is from the 489th Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Marquise L. Flowers Robertson. The ASPA Chapter 1056 supports ALS by presenting tonight's award winners with 1-year membership. Thank you, Tech Sergeant Freeman, and congratulations, Seaman Flowers Roberts. Our next award is the Commandant's Award, to be presented by Tech Sergeant Sharon Minnick. Since Master Sergeant Gibson was an instructor for his class, Tech Sergeant Minnick presided over the board for the Commandant's Award. The Commandant's Award is presented to the student who demonstrated superior leadership throughout the class. From each flight, a nominee emerges. Nominees, please stand as your name is called. Lancer Flight's nominee, from the 7th Bomb Group Wing Agency Chapel, Staff Sergeant Creighton J. No. Blackhawk Flight's nominee, from the 7th Component Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Nicholas A. King. Perk Flight's nominee, from the 24th Fighter Squadron, Fort Worth, Texas, Senior Airman Billy Jack H. Smithwick. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commandant Award winner for Class 23 Alpha is from the 24th Fighter Squadron, Fort Worth, Texas, Senior Airman Billy Jack H. Smithwick. Dyess 56 supports ALS by presenting tonight's award winner with a 1-year membership. Thank you, Tech Sergeant Minnick, and congratulations, Senior Airman Smithwick. Next, we will present the Distinguished Graduate Awards to be presented by Master Sergeant James McNeil, representing the Dyess First Sergeants. Students who excel in both leadership and academics earn positions in the top 10% of the class, and this evening, we will recognize 3 distinguished graduates. Our first distinguished graduate is from the 489th Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Marquise L. Flowers Robertson. Our second distinguished graduate is from the 9th Air Support Operations Squadron, Fort Hood, Texas, Senior Airman Jared J. Garcia. Our third distinguished graduate is from the 7th Maintenance Group, Senior Airman Christian Jude Backleg.
Let's fly!
Here we fight!
It was different last week. No.
Dyess 56 supports ALS by presenting tonight's award winners with a 1-year membership. Thank you, Master Sergeant McNeil, and congratulations, distinguished graduates.
Good job, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, our most distinguished award presentation is the John L. Levito Award. This evening's award is sponsored by the Dyess Chiefs Group and is being presented by Class 23 Alpha's class mentor, Chief Master Sergeant Ro Castro.
Yeah!
The John L. Levito Award is the highest award a graduate at any level of enlisted professional military education can receive. It is presented to the most outstanding student in the class. The Levito recipient is not eligible to receive the academic or commandant award. The John L. Levito Award recipient for Class 23 Alpha is from the 7th Bomb Wake Agency Chapel, Staff Sergeant Crane J. No. The Dyess 56 supports ALS, representing tonight's award winner with 1-year membership. Winning the Levito Award is quite an accomplishment. In addition to the individual's pride, their name will also be displayed on the Levito trophy. The trophy you see displayed here tonight will be located in the ALS hallway, giving future students something to strive for. Thank you, Chief Castro, and congratulations again, Staff Sergeant Now. We have now come to the peak of our ceremony and the reason we are all here, the presentation of the diplomas. Class 23 Alpha, prepare to graduate.
Told you.
Nothing less, right?
Nothing less.
Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, sir.
This evening's graduates have met the requirements to assume greater responsibility and leadership within our Air Force. Staff Sergeant Mitchner leading Lancer Flight, Technical Sergeant Freeman leading Black Hawk Flight, and Master Sergeant Gibson leading Herc Flight. They have prepared these airmen to face the distinct challenges that await them. Colonel Wick and Chief Lovegreen, please come forward to present the diplomas to the 317th Airlift Wing graduates of ALS Class 23 Alpha. It is my pleasure to announce 317th Airlift Wing newest graduates. Representing Lancer Flight, from the 317th Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Dylan L. Willis. Representing Black Hawk Flight, from the 317th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Adrian Saavedra. From the 317th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Tristan A. Walter. Representing Herc Flight, from the 317th Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Christian A. Arredondo. From the 317th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Austin R. Wiggins. Thank you, Colonel Wick and Chief Lovegreen. Colonel Kramer and Chief Coltrane, please come forward to present the diplomas to the 7th Bomb Wing, Fort Hood, and Fort Worth graduates of ALS Class 23 officers. It is my pleasure to announce the 7th Bomb Wing's newest graduates. Representing Lancer Flight, from the 7th Maintenance Group, Senior Airman Christian Jude Backlid. From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Natalia L. Devine. From the 7th Equipment Maintenance Squadron, Staff Sergeant Felipe de Flores. From the 489th Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Marquise L. Flowers Robertson. From the 9th Air Support Operations Squadron, Fort Hood, Texas, Lancer Flight's flight leader, Senior Airman Jared J. Garcia.
Lead the way!
From the 24th Fighter Squadron, Fort Worth, Texas, Senior Airman John A. Gephardt. From the 7th Munition Squadron, Senior Airman Edwin E. Kelly. From the 7th Communication Squadron, Staff Sergeant Garrett M. Coach.
No nerves, no birds! Without support, losing support!
From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Ryan L. Shaw.
We want to fight! Kill rest!
From the 7th Healthcare Operations Squadron, Staff Sergeant Edward C. Smith, Jr. From the 7th Munition Squadron, Senior Airman Jordan R. Smith. From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Kyle J. Williams.
We want to fight! Kill the rest!
Representing Black Hawk Flight. From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Alexander J. Dyess AFB. From the 7th Munition Squadron, Senior Airman Benjamin M. Ellis. From the 24th Fighter Squadron, Fort Worth, Texas, Senior Airman Dawson T. Gord. From the 7th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Senior Airman Tanner B. Ives. From the 7th Civil Engineer Squadron, Senior Airman Charles P. James.
Lead the way! Without support! Mission abort!
From the 7th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Senior Airman Tanner B. Johnson.
Without support! Mission abort!
From the 7th Component Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Nicholas A. King.
Inside the go! When in doubt, move it out!
From the 7th Equipment Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman William D. Klugo. From the 7th Munition Squadron, Senior Airman Byron N. Mantu. From the 7th Security Forces Squadron, Black Hawk Flight Leader, Staff Sergeant Kennedy T. Steers.
Let's go! Without support! Mission abort!
From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Michael P. Trapicante.
Kill the rest!
From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Michaela L. Tucker.
Kill the rest!
Representing Herc Flight, from the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman David A. Boyd II. From the 7th Equipment Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Christopher S. Briggs. From the 803rd Operations Support Squad, Fort Hood, Texas, Senior Airman Jasmine T. Honeynato. From the 7th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Herc Flight's Flight Leader, Senior Airman Jaron M. D'Anibal.
Without support! Mission abort!
From the 7th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Dylan T. Hall.
Kill the rest!
From the 7th Civil Engineer Squadron, Senior Airman Aaron U. McGinnis.
Lead the way! Without support! Mission abort!
From the 7th Equipment Maintenance Squadron, Senior Airman Marquise D. Nichols. From the 7th Munition Squadron, Senior Airman Johan C. Porter Jr. From the 7th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Senior Airman LaFrederick D. Simon.
Without support!
From the 24th Fighter Squadron, Fort Worth, Texas, Senior Airman Billy Jack H. Smithwick. From the 24th Fighter Squadron, Fort Worth, Texas, Staff Sergeant James B. York. From the 7th Logistics Readiness Squadron, Senior Airman Nicholas L. Young.
Without support!
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the Airman Leadership School Diploma to the Levitt Award recipient signifies the culmination of 5 weeks of intense education and training. From the 7th Bomb Wing Agency Chapel, Staff Sergeant Creighton J. No.
All the time! All day, every day!
Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Kramer.
All right, how about a round of applause for our narrator tonight? Not an easy task, my friend, and you've done well with that, so congratulations to you. And you're off shift as of now. Sounds good? We're going to close this thing down. It's Thursday night, and we're at America's Lift and Strike Base in West Texas. It only happens here. Lift and strike. My name is Joe Kramer, and I'm so fortunate to be a part of this team, where we can shoot missiles from 500 miles away to strike within feet of their target, where we can do combat tactical airlift anywhere in the world at a moment's notice to spread hope and freedom and deliver. And it's happening today. And it's because of you. Congratulations for being part of a winning team. We, right, Chief Castro? Well done. Sarno, I have a bone to pick with your speech. You might have all sorts of awards. You certainly have a bright future. But dude, dad jokes? Come on now. I'm the installation commander. I can authorize lethal force. You're going to come at me with dad jokes? Well done. Well done in your speech. Very memorable. Outside of the dad jokes, very memorable, and I think you had a great night and an outstanding airman. Chief Castro, I think you set a new standard, my friend, for ALS speeches, and I appreciate it, and I will remember the acronym as well as the sentiment beyond that, and so thanks for making me a better airman tonight. What I would like to do right now is I would like to have 42 of the newest frontline supervisors, 42 of the newest leaders in the United States Air Force, just stand up briefly. And I want to congratulate Master Sergeant Gibson and Tech Sergeant Day. No, but, you got to have a medal on your chest. A medallion, 42 in, 42 out. I want to congratulate Master Sergeant Gibson and Tech Sergeant Minnick and the team for the top-off training through the ALS curriculum to make you all leaders. And I need you to stand just a little bit taller right now. And I want you to feel the weight. Everyone's looking at you. That's a little bit like it's up. Everyone's looking at you. You can smile or you can frown, but they're still looking. That's the way. Welcome to the Leadership Club. It's a very rewarding club. Once you take a bite of the apple, you'll never go back. But there's weight associated with it. And the United States Air Force and our nation need to stand tall. In fact, we need to be strong. We need to be a backbone. Have you heard that before? You are the backbone. Be the backbone. Stand tall, feel the weight, and own it. But I'd also like you to know that you're not alone. And so if you have a spouse or loved one, or a friend here with us tonight, I would like the spouse or loved one to join you. And if you could stand up. To our 42 new frontline supervisors, these are your teammates. Thank you for being a teammate. You serve too. Thank you for being a teammate. You serve too. But you have some more teammates, class of 42. If you are the supervisor or flight chief or senior NCO of the 42 newest graduates enjoying the backbone of the United States Air Force, if you can stand up. And so 42, the class of 42, your support network just gets a little bit bigger. And if you're a senior enlisted leader or squadron commander or group commander for one of the airmen, that's 42, could you stand up? The Airman Leadership class, you have some additional weight on your shoulders as of tomorrow. Tonight's about you, but as of tomorrow, I want you to stand up tall. I want you to feel the weight, but I want you to be able to share the weight with the folks that are standing to your left and to your right. Welcome to the Leadership Club. Congratulations on your success. And if you're not standing, if you could please join me, because as I get back to my seat, I'm going to start the next portion of the ceremony, which is going to start with
I, American Airman,
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, a guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, waiting, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail. Into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Here it comes to meet our father. Now we die, sky flames from under, off with one hell roar. We live in fame, we're down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
you all are awesome. Have a great night.